Namaste, I am Prakash. Welcome to today's yoga class which is focused on hamstring stretches. Our hamstring play a crucial role in our daily movements from walking and running to bending forward and sitting down. Although they are often very tight and inflexible due to prolonged sitting and lack of mobility. In this class, we will explore a series of yoga poses designed to target and stretches our hamstrings, helping to improve flexibility, alleviate tightness, and reduce the risk of injury. As we move through the sequence, remember to listen to your body and honor its limitation. Each person's flexibility level is different, so it is essential to practice with awareness and compassion for yourself. Let go of any expectation or any judgment and simply be present with your experience on the mat. Approach each pose with a sense of curiosity and openness. Before we begin, take a moment to set up your yoga mat in a quiet and comfortable space free from distraction. Also, have your props ready. In this class, we will be using 2 yoga blocks, 1 yoga belt, 1 blanket and 1 bolster. So, let's begin. Sit higher on the block or on the bolster so that your spine is relatively straight. Press the fingers by the sides of the buttocks, roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, shoulders are down, and join your palms together in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. We are going to start today's session by chanting 1 long Om, followed by a prayer, Asato Ma Sadgamaya, and 3 Shanti together. Take a deep breath in for Om. Chant with me, breathe in. Asato Ma Sadgamaya, Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. 3 Shanti, breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your palms down on your thighs. Relax your arms, your shoulders, and softly open your eyes. Now move your support to the side and we'll start the class with warm-up session. First, move the excess flesh of the buttocks to the side. Sit into the cross-leg position, pressing the fingers by the sides of the buttocks and roll the shoulders back. Keep your chest lifting up, chin parallel to the floor. With inhalation, raise the right hand up and lengthen the sides of the trunk. Stretch the right forearm towards the wrist, and with exhalation, walk left through the left hand, fingertips on the floor. Roll the right shoulder back and gently turn your head to look up towards the right side. Look at your right armpit. External rotation on your right upper arm. Right palm is facing downward. Do not let your left side of the torso shrink down, rather extend the sides of the trunk. Breathe in, walk back to the center, exhale and release the right hand down. Now same with the left. Inhale, raise the left hand up and stretch the left side of the forearm towards the fingers, and then walk right through the right hand, fingertips on the floor. Roll the left shoulder back and gently turn your head towards the left side. Good. Keep lengthening the both sides of the torso evenly. Normal breathing. And complete your exhalation. Inhale, walk the right hand back to the center. Exhale, release the left hand down. Good. Now inhale and raise the both of your arms up. Lengthen the sides of the trunks. With exhalation, bending forward from the pelvis. Lengthen. Good. Arms apart, shoulder width distance, and then bring your hands down. Fingertips on the floor. Again, press the fingertips, roll the shoulders back. Inhale and lengthen your spine from the lower back. Look forward, breathe in. With exhalation, see if you can slowly, gently walk your fingertips more and more to the front. Keep looking forward, and at the end, release the forehead down. Good. Keep pressing the fingertips and external rotation on your upper arms. Broaden the collarbones. Keep pulling from the lumbar and lengthening your spine. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And complete your exhalation here. Inhale, head up. Walk your fingers back and raise your arms up. Lengthen your spine. And with exhalation, twisting to the right side and release the both of your hands down. Good. Right hand behind your back, fingertips on the floor. Good. Left hand against the right thigh. One more breath. Inhale and lift your spine by pressing the right fingertips on the floor. And with exhalation, press the left palm against the right thigh and twist. Roll your right shoulder back. Remember, twisting from the mid-back. So roll the right shoulder back, rather forcing your neck to look back. Comfortable breathing. While you can't, deep breath here. Keep breathing. And complete your exhalation. Gently start turning your head to look front. Inhale, raise your arms up. Stretch your arms up. With exhalation, twisting to the left and release your hands down. Good. Right palm against the left thigh and left fingers behind your back. One more breath will follow. Inhale, lift your spine. With exhalation, press the palm against the outer thigh and twist. Roll the left shoulder back. Good. Make sure your spine is straight and the back of the head is in line with your spine, with your tailbone. Comfortable breathing. It can be shallow, absolutely fine. And complete your exhalation. Slowly turn your head to look forward. Breathe in, raise your arms up, stretch your arms, exhale and bring your hands down. Good. Now extend your legs forward. Good. Dandasana, and from Dandasana we'll move into Baddha Konasana. So first move the excess flesh of the buttocks to the side, little separate your legs and externally rotate the right thigh. Let your toes falling out. Bring the right hand underneath the right thigh and give it external rotation to the right thigh. Good. Same with the left. Move the left leg left side and externally rotate the left thigh, bringing your feet together. Soles together. Interlock the fingers and bring your hands underneath your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Look forward. Heart is open. Chest is lifting up. Baddha Konasana. Once you feel comfortable, let's gently start swinging your legs in butterfly movement, Titli Asana. while maintaining your spine straight and the back of the head in line with your spine. Keep swinging your legs. Nice. Now gently stop this movement and move your hands out. Little step your feet a little forward. Let's say one step forward. We'll go for the forward bend. Before we go for the forward bend, let's move the excess flesh of the buttocks out to the side one more time. And press the fingers by the sides of the buttocks. Roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up. Complete your exhalation. With inhalation, raise the both of your arms up from the sides, palm facing to each other, and stretch your forearms towards the wrist. Breathe in. With exhalation, bending forward from the pelvis and place the fingers on the floor. One more breath. Inhale, press the fingers and pull your spine from the lower back. Look forward. With exhalation, start walking your fingers more and more to the front, more to the front. Good. And then release the forehead down. Good. Make sure your elbows are straight, your fingertips on the floor, rather dropping your palms for today. Good. And externally rotate your upper arms. Keep pulling from the lumbar. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Good. While maintaining the posture, make sure that your hands are not so much closed that you keep your shoulders contracted. Let's move your hands apart, at least shoulder width distance or little wider than shoulder distance. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Complete your exhalation here. Inhale, head up. Slowly walk your fingers back and raise your arms up. Stretch your arms. Exhale, hands down. Okay. Now let's sit in Dandasana. And for Dandasana, we can use our blanket if required. So for that, let's extend your legs forward, keeping your feet together. Good. And first move the excess flesh of the buttocks to the side. So now, those who are not able to keeping the spine straight like that, they can sit on the blanket. If you are keeping your spine hunched and not able to keep the spine straight, then you can pick your blanket and sit on the blanket. Yes, it will give your hips little height and your spine will be able to relatively straight. Good. I'm comfortable without the blanket, so I'm sitting on the mat. Good. So first, again, move the excess flesh of the buttocks to the side, bringing your feet together. Good. Push the ball of the big toe further forward so that you can stretch your inner thighs and the outer thighs as well. Good. Engage your kneecaps, lift the quadriceps muscles up. Now start pressing your thighs down, pressing the fingertips by the sides of the buttocks, shoulders rolling back and lift your chest. Look forward direction. Perfect. Maintain here. Breathe in and breathe out. Perfect. Now from here, bend your right knee, slightly lean forward and hold the back of your right thigh. Interlock the fingers behind the back of your thigh. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Make sure your feet are flexed. Shoulders back. Now with inhalation, straighten the back of your knee. Good. And push the heel forward. Exhale, release the right leg down. Good. While doing the practice, make sure you are not hunching your back with the movement. Along with the movement, you are not keeping or reacting your spine along with the movement. Make sure first you keep your spine straight, then you start moving your leg. So maintain this length on your spine and just pick the right leg up as much as you can, maybe that much. Those who are comfortable, they will all the way up. Exhale down. Inhale 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 up and stretch your heel further. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Stretch your heel. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now extend the right leg forward and bend your left knee. Again, lean slightly forward. First, make sure your spine is straight, pulling from the lower back. Then hold the back of your left thigh. Again, shoulders rolling back, chest lifting up. Look forward direction. With inhalation, start picking the left leg up. Stretch your heel. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3 more from here. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. And then extend the left leg forward. Now we'll go for the spinal movement. Bend your knees and slide yourself forward into tabletop position. Good. Tabletop position, we'll go for cat and cow movement. Okay, so first thing you do, you spread your fingers away from each other, keeping your wrist underneath the shoulders, keeping your knees underneath your buttocks, feet apart, hip width distance, knees apart, hip width distance. Good. Keeping your spine straight. Now we'll go for the cat-cow movement. We'll start the movement from the tailbone towards the crown of the head. So with inhalation, start lifting the tailbone up, then drop the navel down, then chest down, and at the end lift your head up. With exhalation, release the tailbone down, lift the navel in, chest in, and head down. Continue the movement. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue. Slow and deep movement. Start from the tailbone and ending up towards the crown of the head. When you exhale, nicely round your spine and try to move your shoulder blades away from each other. And when you inhale, come back to the cow pose and nicely arch your back. Continue the movement. Along with your own breathing pattern.
Now complete your one more last cycle of this spinal movement. Take your time, no rush, and return back to the table position. Okay. Return back to the table position and make sure your props, especially the blocks, are in front of your mat. Later we'll be using them. So from here, we'll go for Adho Mukha Svanasana, stepping your palms one step forward, tuck your toes in, knee off the floor, and then start pressing the palm and lift the hip bone up. Feet apart, hip width distance, palms apart, mat width distance. Now see if you can push your thighs back and try to descend your heels downward. Good. Keep pressing your palms on the mat and lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Good. And then slowly start pushing your thighs back and try to descend your heels downward. Very good. Breathe in and breathe out here. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Now raise your right leg up and stretch your right heel up and step your right leg forward close to the right thumb. Drop your left knee down and point the left toes back for Ashusanchalana. Now press the fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up without hunching your back and moving your chest inward. Rather, you can pick your two blocks and place the palm on the block. You can choose the second level, even the highest level of the block. Press the palm, roll the shoulders back. I'm comfortable enough. I can press my fingertips and roll my shoulders back. Lengthen your spine. And here, make sure your front leg, knee and ankle is one single line. And hold here. Nice. And spread your fingers away from each other. On the floor, tuck the toes in, knee off the floor and back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Again, press the palm, lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Okay. Inhale and raise the left leg up. Step the left leg forward, close to the left thumb. Drop your right knee and point the right toes back. Again, pressing the fingertips on the floor, roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up. Shoulders are backward, broaden the collarbone and look forward direction. Good. Press the back leg in, steps down. Avoid pressing the knee on the floor. If you ever feel your knee have pressure, pick your blanket and place the blanket underneath the knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. And then spreading your fingers on the floor, tuck your right toes in, knee off the floor and step the left leg back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Press the palm and lift the tailbone up to the ceiling. Very good. Now raise your right leg up again and step the right leg forward close to the right thumb. Now this time without dropping the left knee, press the fingertips, roll the shoulders back, chest lifting up. That's it. Hold here, breathe in and breathe out. Make sure you are not dropping your left knee, rather you are stretching the left heel backward and open up the back of the knee, stretch. Good. Front leg, knee over the ankle, shoulders backward. Look slightly forward. Perfect. Now pick a block and place the block left side. Left palm on the block. Left palm on the block. Wrist underneath the shoulder. Right hand on your right hip. Right hand on the right hip. With exhalation, roll the right shoulder back. Turn yourself to the right side. Keep stretching the left heel backward. Good. Once you feel comfortable, inhale and raise the right arm upward. Stretch your right arm away from the left arm. Parivritta Parshvakonasana. Breathe in. Those who are comfortable here from Now see if you can move the right arm towards your head. If you're not comfortable, you can just stretch your arms away from each other. Those who are, they will keep your arms towards your head and roll the upper shoulder back. 1, 2, and 3. Breathe in, bring the right hand down on the floor, move the block and exhale, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Again, press the palm, lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Inhale, raise the left leg up and stretch and step the left leg forward close to the left thumb. Again, this time without dropping the right knee off the mat. Press the fingers, shoulders rolling back, high lunge. Very good. Now keep stretching the right heel backward. Those who feel uncomfortable here, they can also drop the right knee down. Otherwise, hold here. Now again, pick the block and place the block towards the right side. Right palm on the block, left hand on the hip this time. Exhale and roll the left shoulder back. Make sure you are not moving your left knee outward. Keep the left knee inward so that your outer knee is in line with the outer hip. Roll the shoulders, left shoulder especially. Now inhale, raise the left arm up. Stretch your arms away from each other. Those who feel still comfortable, see if you can move the left arm towards your head. With exhalation, you can roll the left shoulder back and look up. 1, 2, and 3. Breathe in, bring the left hand down. Exhale, Adho Mukh Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Good. Now again, raise the right leg up and step the right leg forward. Good. Drop the left knee down and point to the left toes back. Back to Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Now again, pick your 2 blocks into the highest level. This time into the highest level. Place the palm on the block, roll the shoulders back and lift your chest up. Very good. Good. Now from here, see if you can very gently try to straighten the back of your right knee and then walk your blocks back. Walk your blocks back. Walk your blocks back until you reach your wrist underneath the shoulder and start straightening. Keep your right foot flexed. Good. Shoulders back, chest lifting up and look forward direction. Good. Keeping the right foot flexed, toes pointing up. Make sure you are not pressing your knees further down. Rather, you can micro bend your knees, the right knee, to avoid pressing your knee. Perfect. Hold here. Very good. Now from here, slowly see if you can decrease the level of the block into the lowest level. If there is a possibility to keep your block into the lowest level. When you are going into the lowest level, make sure you are not hunching your back. If you start rounding your back, that means this is a signal that you come back to the highest level or the second level. Make sure when you go into the lowest level, your spine is lengthening from the lower back. Good. Keeping the toes pointing towards you, engaging the kneecap and quadriceps muscles are pulling upward. Nice. 1, just for 3 counts. 2, 3. and 3. Now those who are still comfortable, move the block to the side and keep your fingertips on the mat. Good. Those who are not comfortable going that much, they will stay into the same variation, the previous variation. Those who can, let's bring the fingertips on the floor. Keep looking forward. Do not let your head to look downward. It will promote your hunchback. So keep looking forward. All right. So keep pulling from the lower back. Keep lengthening your spine. Good. Now from here, those who are comfortable enough, see if you can externally rotate your arms, means your 4 fingers are facing backward. You looking forward, press the fingers, pull from the lumbar, look forward, breathe in. As you exhale, start walking your fingers backward and move your forehead towards the shin bone. It's a direction, not a destination. Maybe you are comfortable here. Some people are comfortable here. Those who are still comfortable, they can eventually drop the shin bone or the forehead on the shin bone. Those who are not, maybe you feel comfortable in between any of the comfortable position. Maybe let's say this posture. Choose your variation according to your physical limitation. Let's hold for 3 counts. Good. 1. You can either look at your big toe or you can look in front of your mat wherever you feel comfortable. Keep your facial muscles relaxed. 2. And 3. Now gently start walking your fingers forward, and again pick your blocks. Pick the blocks and place the palm on the block. Can be second level or the lowest level. And slowly pick your block into the highest level. Take your time to come out of the posture. No rush. Those who want to take little more time, they take more time. No rush. Good. And slowly start walking your block forward. And let's come back to Ashu Sanchalanasana. Again, press the palm and chest lifting upward. Good. And then move the blocks to the side. Spread your fingers on the floor. Tuck the left toes in, knee off the mat, and stepping the right leg back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, you keep your feet apart. Hip width distance, toes are in, heels are slightly out. Press the palm and lift the hip bone up. Perfect. Now raise your left leg up and stretch the left heel back and step the left leg forward, close to the left thumb. Drop your right knee, point the right toes back. Good. Pressing the fingers, shoulders back. Ashu Sanchalan again. Pick your 2 blocks and place the block into the highest level by the sides of your left foot. Press the palm and lift your chest. Good. Once you feel comfortable, slowly, gently start walking your blocks back, and straight in the back of your left knee. Good, good. So your wrists are underneath your shoulders, keeping the left foot flexed, toes are pointing up, kneecap is engaged, and quads are lifting upward. Yes, make sure you are not pushing your knee further down, rather micro bend the knee and engage your kneecap. Look forward, hold, breathe in to breathe out. Perfect. Now from here, see if you can drop your block into the lowest level, and then place your fingertips on the block or palm on the block, whichever way you feel comfortable. Let's say palms on the block. press the palm, roll the shoulder back. Those who are not feeling comfortable here and start hunching your spine, they again either come back to the second level or again into the previous highest level. Those who feel comfortable, they can go for the lowest level. Let's hold here. Breathe in to breathe out. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Good. Now we'll go much more further. So move your blocks to the side, fingertips on the mat, shoulders back, and gently externally rotate, means keeping the forefingers facing backward, shoulders rolling back, pull from the lumbar, look forward, breathe in. As you exhale, start walking your fingers back, walk your fingers back and launch your forehead towards your shin bone, forehead down. Let's hold while I'm counting 3. You take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. 1. 2. And 3. Slowly walk your fingers forward. Walk your fingers forward until your wrist is underneath your shoulders, and then gently pick your block. Pick your block either into the lowest level or into the second lowest level or the medium level. And gently come back into the highest levels of the block. Highest levels of the block. Again, take your time to coming out of the posture, no rush. And once you feel comfortable, start moving your block forward and start bending your knee slowly, no rush, take your time. Back to Ashusanchala Sanchalanasana, palms on the block. Very nice. Now once you feel comfortable here, start pressing the palms on the mat and come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathe in to breathe out and press the palm and lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Keep breathing and keep breathe out. Very good. Now raise your right leg up again and step your right leg forward in between your both palms. Good. Now pick one block again and place the block behind your right ankle. Okay. Block into the highest level, left hand on your hip. Left hand on your hip, and then drop your left heel backward. Left heel backward so that your front leg heel is in line with the center arch of the back foot. Now from here we'll go for Trikonasana. So try to straighten the back of your right knee and start moving the left hip back, roll the left shoulder back. Look forward direction, chest lifting upward. Left hand on your hip, right arm, the wrist underneath the shoulder. Engage your right kneecap, externally rotate the right thigh and externally rotate the left outer thigh. Good. Once you feel comfortable, inhale and raise the left arm up. Stretch your left arm away from the right arm. And once you feel comfortable, gently turn your head to look up. Hold here for 3. 1. 2. Now, those who feel uncomfortable turning your neck, you can either look downward, either look forward, or look upward. It doesn't matter. And 3, gently place the left palm on the floor, move the block to the side, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Again, press the palm, lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Nice. Now raise your left leg up and stretch the left heel up and step the left leg forward in between your both palms. Pick the block into the highest level. Place the left palm on the block. Now right hand on your hip and drop your right heel backward. Good. Now start straightening the back of your left knee and adjust your block if required. Left hand the wrist underneath the shoulder. Roll your right shoulder back. So this time you might feel that if you drop your right hip downward, you have to move the right hip backward, left hip forward. Good. Shoulders back, shoulders are away from the ear and your sternum is lifting towards the chin. Once you feel comfortable here, inhale and raise the right arm up, away from the left and stretch them. And gently turn your head to look up. Hold for 3. While maintaining or sustaining the posture, make sure your front leg kneecap is engaged, quads are lifting up, and you are externally rotating both of your thighs. 2. And 3, slowly bring the right hand down on the floor, move the block, exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. One more time, press the palm on the mat and lift the hip bone up to the ceiling. Keep pressing the palm, keep lengthening your spine and shift the weight towards the back of your heels. Nice. Now bend your knees, jump or walk forward in between your palms for Ardha Uttanasana. Half forward fold. Those who cannot jump, they can walk forward. Half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. Good. Stretch your arms forward. Inhale and come up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, come back to Tadasana. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Alright. Now from here, let's prepare your 2 blocks by the either sides of your both feet. Okay. So let's keep your feet apart, hip width distance. Keep your toes slightly inward and heels are slightly outward. Keep your hands on your hips. Prepare your Tadasana. So first thing, you lift your toes up, good, and distribute the weight of your body equally into all 4 corners of the both feet, and then release your toes down from the pinky toes to the big toe. Good. Keep your kneecaps engaged, quads lifting up, release the tailbone down to the pubic. Chest is lifting up, shoulders rolling back. Elbows slightly towards each other and look forward. Good. We are going for Parshvottanasana. Before we launch, make sure your 2 blocks are there by the either sides of the both feet. Right. Now micro bend your knees and step your left leg back in line with the left hip. Good. So keep your pelvis facing forward, your feet are around 3 to 3.5 feet distance, depends on person to person. So feet apart, 3.5 feet distance around. Good. Fingers are facing forward. Those who feel comfortable, they can also turn your left foot outside, right? And maintain the pelvis facing forward. Hands on the hip, shoulders rolling back. Internally rotate both of your thighs. Chest is lifting up, navel is in. Complete your exhalation. With inhalation, raise the both of your arms up. Stretch your arms upward. With exhalation, bend forward and place the palms on the blocks which are already there. Perfect. Again, pressing the palm on the block, shoulders rolling back and lift your chest up. Pull your spine from the lumbar. Good. Kneecaps are engaged. Those who are not feeling comfortable with the knee, they can either micro bend the front leg knee as well, okay, or use your blocks. Okay. I'm feeling comfortable, so I can keep my back of the knee straight. Look forward direction. Try not to drop your head down and look down. For now, let's keep your head to look forward. Good. Shoulders back, chest lifting upward. And hold here while I'm counting 3. 1. Good. 2. Parshottanasana. And 3. Now from here, we'll go a little more deeper. Those who are comfortable enough, they will go deeper with me. Those who are not, they will stay here. Those who can, let's say if you can move the block to the side and keep your fingertips on the mat. Press the fingers. Again, look forward. Hold and breathe. Kneecaps are engaged. Deep breaths. Breathe in to breathe out. Good. Now from here, we'll go a little more deeper. Breathe in. As you breathe out, bend your elbows backward and see if you can go more and more to the front to keep your forehead towards the shin bone. You can eventually drop your forehead towards the shin bone. Let's hold here. Good. Those who feel uncomfortable doing like that, they will go with the same way. They will keep the fingers facing backward, the 4 fingers, and then walking the fingers further back. You can choose any of the variation. Let's hold here for 3 count. 1. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. 2. And 3. Slowly, gently take your time and walk your fingers forward. Walk your fingers forward. No rush again. Take your time to come out of the posture. And then again pick your blocks into the highest level. Parshottanasana. Concave back. So we explored both of the variation. First one was the concave back and the second one was full forward fold. Now micro bend your front leg, knees, stretch your arms, inhale and come up. Exhale, hands on the hips. Okay. And then stepping the left leg forward. Okay. Now we'll repeat the sequence from the other side, which is our left leg will be into the front. Bend your knees and step your right leg back in line with the right hip, straight in the back of your knee. Good. Shoulders rolling back, chest lifting up, navel in. Good. You can turn your right foot slightly forward. It can be 45 to 60 degree out. Kneecaps engage, internal rotation on your thighs. Roll your thighs inward. Good. Pelvis is facing forward. Inhale and raise the both of your arms up. Stretch with exhalation, bending forward from the pelvis. Bend forward, forward, and place the palms on the blocks which are already there. Look forward direction. Hold here. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Stay here while maintaining the posture. Make sure your shoulders are back. You are pulling your spine from the lumbar and lengthening the spine. You are looking forward direction. Your wrists are underneath the shoulders. Now we'll try to go a little more deeper into Parshvottanasana and we'll explore the full forward fold. So this time move the blocks to the side and place the fingertips on the mat. Good. Again, those who are not comfortable here, they will again come back into the previous level. Good. Now those who are comfortable, they will practice with me little deeper version of Parshvottanasana. So externally rotate your hands, fingers are facing backward, the four fingers, breathe in. As you exhale, start walking your fingers back, walk your fingers back, elbows are straight and try to reach out your forehead towards the shin bone. Perfect. Hold. Either you can keep the forehead on the shin bone, also the chin, whichever way you feel comfortable. Hold for 3. 1. Deep breaths. Keep the facial muscles relaxed. 2. And 3. Slowly, gently walk your fingers forward. Walk your fingers forward. And then pick your blocks into the highest level. Take your time, no rush to get out of the posture. Perfect. Once you are comfortable here, micro bend your front leg knee, stretch your arms, inhale and lift your arms. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward. Now let's come into Adho Mukha Svanasana directly from here, downward facing dog. Breathe in to breathe out. And drop your knees down. Big toes together and drop your buttocks down. Make sure your knees are apart and rest your sides of the trunks on your inner thighs. Good. Arms are forward, forearms on the floor, forehead on the floor, palm on the floor. Child's pose. Relax. Take calming deep breaths. Before we go further into our practice today, relax in Balasana. child's pose. You keep breathing. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Complete your exhalation here. Inhale, head up. Walk your palms back and sit in Vajrasana. Good. Now sit in Dandasana from here. We'll go for Ardha Matsyendrasana. So for that, if you are not feeling your spine is straight directly, let's pick your blanket and sit higher on the blanket so that your spine will be relatively straight. Alright, so keep your foot, flex feet together, engage your kneecaps. Move the excess flesh of the buttocks to the side, pressing the fingers, roll the shoulders back. Maintain your Dandasana. Good. Now bend your right knee and then the left knee. Place the right leg towards the left side, right knee into the center and left leg to the right side, left leg to the right side. Good. Place the left palm on the outer left thigh. Inhale, raise the right hand up. With exhalation, press the left palm against the thigh and twist to the left side. Hook your triceps around your outer thigh and move your left hand behind your back. Good. If you're not feeling comfortable placing your triceps against your outer thigh, you can also wrap your hand around your outer thigh. This is the simplest variation. Those who can comfortably, they can hook their triceps against the outer thigh. Roll the left shoulder back and gently turn your head to look back. Good. Make sure you are not hunching your spine, neither you are leaning to the one side, either left side or the right side. Hold here. One, two, and three. Slowly turn your head. Inhale, raise your arms up, stretch. Exhale, hands down. Now let's switch your legs. So place your legs into the front. And now left leg to the right side, left knee on the mat, and right leg left side, right foot on the mat. Good. Right palm against your right outer thigh. Inhale, raise the left hand up. With exhalation, press the palm and twist to the right side. You can either hook your triceps or just wrap your hand around your outer thigh. I'm comfortable enough. Roll the right shoulder back and move your right fingers behind your back. So right fingertips behind your tailbone. Let's follow one more breath. Inhale and lift your spine. With exhalation, roll the right shoulder back and hold here. For 3 counts. 1, 2, and 3. Gently turn your head to look front and raise your arms up. Stretch your spine. Exhale, hands down. Perfect. Now we'll go for Setubandha Sarvangasana. For that we need a block. So let's keep your block closer to you and let's lay down on your mat. After that we'll go for Ananda Balasana and then we'll conclude our class with Shavasana. So let's lay down on your mat. Feet apart, hip width distance. Keep your block to the side, hold the outer edges of the yoga mat and roll your shoulders back. For this practice, we will use the block to support our pelvis. So for that, Let's press your feet. Inhale and lift the buttocks up and place the block underneath your tailbone. Underneath your tailbone. Okay. Make sure the block is underneath the tailbone. It is not on your lower back. Perfect. Once you feel comfortable, interlock your fingers behind your block and roll the shoulders back. Your toes are slightly turning inward. You're pressing your elbows down to support. Lift your chest. Hold here. Nice. Hold for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Those who are not able to hold for that much, feel free to come out of the posture at any point of time. Comfortable breaths. Stay with your breath and enjoy the posture. Now let's gently come out of the posture. For that, first roll your shoulders out and lower your block into one level down. You can drop it into the second level. If you are using the second level, then you will keep it into the lowest level. Hold. Now gently move the block all the way to the side. Very good. Perfect. Now bring your knees together, feet together. Just hug your knees and swing side to side. Perfect. Very good. Now from here, we'll go for Anand Balasana, happy baby posture. For that, let's gently stop this movement. Come into the center, pick your legs like sole are facing upward and move your knees away from each other as much as you can and hold the outer edges of your both feet. Good. Hold the outer edges, soles are facing up and make sure your lower back is not lifting up. Your lower back is towards the floor. Very good. Breathe in. As you breathe out, press your palm against the sole and release your knees downward. That's it. Hold here. You will feel a very gentle stretch on your inner thighs. Hold. Keep breathing. For 3 more count. 1, Keep pressing your palm against your sole and keep moving your knees away from each other. 2, and 3. One more time. Just join your knees together, hug your knees, and this time roll front and back. With your spine rounded, start rolling front and back, just to release any tension on your lower back. Good. Once you feel comfortable, let's prepare ourselves for Shavasana. For today, we'll be doing Shavasana with the help of one bolster. If you have the bolster, you place your bolster underneath your thighs and one blanket to support your back of the head. You can, if you have these props, you can use them. Otherwise, you can directly lay down on the mat. So let's keep your bolster underneath your thighs and relax in Shavasana. Good. Feet apart, mat with distance. Let your toes falling out to the side. Keep your hands by the sides of the body on an angle of around 45-degree angle. Good. Fingers are softly curved. Make sure your lower back is having no tension anymore. If you feel any tension, release the tailbone further forward towards the pubic bone. Close your eyes.
Once you settled here, gently shift your awareness on your breath through the tip of your nostrils and notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Without changing anything, just observe the flow of the breath as it enters and leaves your body. Take a moment to feel the cold air as you inhale and warm air as you exhale. Now bring your awareness to your chest. Feel how it gently rises with each inhale and falls with each exhale. Imagine your lungs filling up with fresh air, expanding your rib cage and then gradually releasing as you breathe out.
Now gently observe your abdomen. As you inhale, notice how your belly rises slightly, and as you exhale, feel it fall back towards your spine. Observe how each breath is unique. Each inhalation and exhalation forming a continuous soothing cycle. Slowly, slowly bring your awareness back to the physical world and start observing your surroundings. Gently move your fingers, your toes, and your ankles, and turn your neck side to side. Bring your feet together, bend your knees, and roll to the one side, whichever side your body wants to move. Complete your exhalation with inhalation. Support with your palm and gently come up into seated cross-legged meditative posture with your spine straight. Join your palms together in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra. We are going to conclude today's class by chanting one long Om and three Shanti together. Take a deep breath in for Om. Breathe in. Shanti.
Shanti. Shanti. Breathe it. As you breathe out, bow your head down to the divinity within. Inhale and lift your head up. Softly open your eyes. Namaste and thank you for joining my class. If you are inspired to deepen your practice and want to share the gift of yoga with others, consider joining our Yoga Teachers Training courses accredited by Yoga Alliance USA. Whether you prefer online or in-person training in the beautiful surroundings of Rishikesh, we offer both 200 hours and 300 hours programs designed to explore the deeper dimensions of yoga, from asana, alignment, yoga anatomy, pranayama to yoga philosophy. Visit omkaryogashala.com or call +91 9917029042. Our team is here to support you every step on the way. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.